Good morning, YouTube. Well, in about 2 hours, this California is going to be gone.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and we are at the Howard, and this is our Ferrari California, which, well, kind of met its untimely demise. Well, there's your problem. We've been dealing with a bunch of insurance stuff, and we're going to tell you all about that in just a second. But real quick, if you want to support us, go visit ngsupercars.com. There you can find our inventory of cars for sale. Or you can go check out normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for your supercar. So those help us out. They support the channel. We do appreciate that. And of course, you can like, share, and subscribe. That, again, also does help out this channel. So thank you so much to all of you that have been supporting us. We do seriously appreciate it. California, which at first you're like, oh, that looks fine. And then I don't think that's supposed to be like that. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Oh, yeah, that's not so good. Yeah. So anyway, this thing, if you haven't been watching the channel, the day that we got it all set, ready to be sold, I was driving it home so I could give it a wash. Well, a lady cut me off, or she kind of like T-boned the car and destroyed it. Yeah, it was pretty disappointing because we were in the middle of trying to buy this car from our friend Pietro and sell it, and well, obviously we couldn't sell it, and so now it became an insurance problem. So we actually just got our settlement with the insurance. All right, so it took a couple weeks to figure out the insurance situation, so it was a little bit confusing because our situation was rather unique. The way it all came about is we had agreed to buy Pietro's car for a total of $108,000. I basically said, hey, how about I pay off your lien, get you all set so you can get the title. Then once you get the title, eventually we'll pay you the rest of the money, you'll sign it over, and then we'll sell it. Well, so at that point in time, I paid off his lien. The title had not come in yet, so it was still his car, it was still his property. The title was not in our name yet. Well, that's when it got wrecked. So that means it was actually under Pietro's insurance, not ours, which means it got really complicated. So the car was brought here to the Howard, and on Valentine's Day, the Howard caught on fire, and that's why you see some stuff there. Well, that was all fire damage. At least the other half of the building was. The car was here. Thankfully, nothing got damaged on this side of the building. I was bringing the car home to wash it so we could sell it, and that's when it got hit literally the next day. So I had called Pietro and said, hey, is your insurance on when the fire happened? I said, hey, is your insurance on? He said, no. And I said, turn it on. You know, you weren't supposed to turn it off yet. I don't have the car. We don't have insurance on it yet. He turns on insurance. We, out of an abundance of caution, also turn on insurance on the car. So that's when it got wrecked. It was insured, thankfully, but obviously the insurance company sees that he just turned on insurance the day prior. So they actually did an investigation on us. So they called all three of us. They called Pietro, they called me, they called Josh, and they said, hey, what happened? They want to make sure our stories lined up. They wanted to make sure we weren't trying to do anything stupid. They were trying to make sure we didn't try and get two claims on the car, anything like that, which all makes sense. I get it. So the insurance was just trying to do what they're supposed to do. Also, anytime you have like a 6-figure payout, insurance is kind of like, hey, what's really going on? Very odd situation. The car gets brought down to Texas and it gets totaled. And by the way, it gets totaled the day after the insurance gets turned on. So at that point, insurance finally came to a settlement. And so our original plan was we bought it for 108. We were trying to sell it for approximately $120,000 plus or minus a little bit. We thought we'd probably list it for like 125 and take 120 at a minimum. That was our goal. So we were hoping to make, after all of our expenses and stuff, about 10 grand, because we did have to transport it down here. We had to fix the binnacle, change the oil, do some other stuff. So we spent a little over $2,000 on the car, just fixing up stuff, getting it ready to get sold. Well, insurance finally came through and they paid us $121,000. So basically we had it priced exactly the same as what the insurance valued the car, which is perfect. That means that we were trying to market at the right price. They believed it was at the same price. Everyone's happy, so we came out exactly where we thought we would, which is awesome. So we're pleased. Of course, it was still a pain in the ass, and it took a lot longer than just selling the car. Let me tell you, it's not exactly the best situation. I didn't like having to deal with that. Like, it's very stressful having to have a car that you're trying to buy, and it gets totaled and all this stuff, and it just was a complete pain in the ass. But it's finally over, and sometime in the next hour or two, a truck is supposed to arrive and pick up the car and get it out of here. So we'll stay tuned for that and get the car out of here, and then officially wash our hands clean of that story and move on to the next car. Yes, so that's the good news. We'll finally get some of that insurance money and be able to buy another car. So, oh yeah, we have that 430, which, believe it or not, as of like literally 10 minutes ago, I think we actually just sold it. So we'll find out for sure. I'll let you know in just a second. Yeah, so this brings up the whole, like, should you have declared insurance policies and all that stuff. So, I mean, it was a weird situation. It wasn't under our policy. It was actually under Pietro's insurance policy. Basically, like cars like this that we've fully acquired, have the title in our possession, in our name, and all that stuff. This car is insured by us. So that's the difference. Like that car, we did not have the title. We did not have a bill of sale. We didn't fully purchase the car from him yet. All I had done was paid off his lien. And I did that kind of as like a, hey, it's just going to make it easier. I wouldn't do that normally, except for he's a friend and I trust him and I know where he lives and I know where he lives. Yeah, exactly. So normally that wouldn't be the case. Normally we would buy the car outright, pay off the lien, and give them the full amount and give them a bill of sale and all that stuff, and it would be in our possession and it would be on our insurance policy. But this particular instance was different because of the friendship relationship kind of thing. It was a handshake deal. We hadn't fully made the transaction happen. I know it really got weird and complicated. So I guess that's the hard part about doing deals with friends, is it kind of makes it say it's an unusual situation. So anyway, like I said, we ended up coming out about the same position as we expected to, selling the car, which is great. We didn't really take a hit on that. Sucks that it had to get totaled and that insurance company had to deal with it. Oh, the insurance company did tell us they are going to sue the woman who hit me because she, of course, had the Texas state minimum, which is only $25,000. And they also told us that they did sell it salvage. It's already gone. So if someone else actually bought it, that's who's coming to get it in a few hours. So it will be, I don't know, whatever they're gonna do with it. I don't know if they're gonna part it out or try and fix it. Anyway, not our problem anymore. In a couple hours it'll be gone. So there you go. A lot of you guys wanted to buy it for salvage or fix up, whatever. Well, we decided not to buy it ourselves. We felt like the risk was too high and we didn't want to spend that much time and energy trying to fix a salvage car. I don't want to do salvage cars. That's not my thing. And I really didn't want to have to part out a car. That seems like it's a pain in the ass. We were offered a number on the salvage. We decided not to do it because we didn't think there was enough money there. All right, YouTube. Well, we're just waiting for the car to get picked up, get it out of our hair, and be done with it forever, hopefully soon. Believe it or not, we actually moved it a couple feet. It drove under its own power still, which is kind of surprising, I guess, because it's got a locking differential or something, because the drive shaft is snapped. So we'll see how they load it onto the trailer. I'm gonna see about filming it because I'm kind of curious how they're gonna do this. It's be fun. 2 hours later. All right, YouTube, just got the phone call. I'm drinking some beer because this is about to be entertaining. Dude's showing up with a 3-car trailer. It's 50 foot. He's gonna fit in our little parking lot somehow and load this car. And it's gonna be entertaining. So I'll try and film it. Good luck to them. I'm not helping with the damn thing because it ain't my car anymore. All right, truck and trailer right here. We'll see how this goes. We're gonna give this a shot. Yeah, I'll tell you if it starts binding up real bad. Hopefully not. It seems to be rolling. Actually, it might be okay. I think it's gonna be okay. Holy shit. That's shocking. That's actually a testament to Ferrari's engineering. That's impressive, I have to say. I did not think it was able to do it. I'm honestly shocked that it was able to do that. I mean, look at the little tire mark. It left a good rubber mark in the concrete, but it did pretty good. I'm impressed. All right, here comes the money shot. Oh wow, it got better. Okay. It straightened itself out. Maybe you can fix this car. Oh, there it goes. Oh God, look at that. Terrible. All right, here we go. No whammies. Big money. Oh, got it. Oh, it made it onto the trailer. Woo! Wow. It's on. Jesus. Actually, it did way better than I expected.
Yes, I agree.
That was impressive. I didn't think it was gonna make it. All right, it's onward. Bye bye, Ferrari. Bye bye. All right, YouTube. California saga is over. We can move on and get another car. So that's gonna be pretty soon, I guess. We'll probably start hunting for the next project car. This one looks like it is pretty much a done deal. It'll probably be gone soon, but here's the best part. We believe it's going to be purchased by our friend. So we're still going to be able to do all the work on it, and you'll still get to see all that. That is the ideal situation, because I actually really wanted to work on this thing. It's got stuff that I kind of wanted to do, and I'm actually kind of interested in trying to fix the top. Super G, still for sale. We had some people interested, some tire kickers, you know how it is. So this car's a little bit harder to sell because, well, it's a little bit more rare, and you know, it's a little bit more expensive, so I get it. It's going to be a little bit tougher to sell. I have a feeling it'll be gone pretty soon. So it's kind of some updates for the supercar sales dealership business side of things. That's to do it for this video. So again, please like, share, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and do us a favor, go visit normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for your car. Use the code NGS10, it hooks you up with 10% off almost everything we sell. And also go check out ngsupercars.com. If you've got something that you want, send us an email, sales@ngsupercars.com. That's to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna be doing a lot of cool car stuff, so you're gonna want to stay tuned. It's gonna be sweet.